Hi, so my name is Dr. Taya Burton. You should know me from Alma's Blessings, and I have a small business where we provide items for yoni steaming, oil, soap, and etc. As my previous videos have shown that I have PCOS, and I deal with hirsutism, where, hair grows in a male-like pattern around my body and my face. And I've decided to go on this journey on rebranding my image and starting over. I've stopped for a while selling yoni products, and I'm beginning to decide to cut out the unnecessary expenses that I have with my organization. So my next step is to start over afresh and go with a clean slate. So come with me with on this journey where I rebrand myself, talk about my struggles and my thought process of what is next for me. Thank you. So as of right now, I just got out from church. So I got home, and my next goal is to go in my closet, look at all the items that I have, and go from there. Next 2 weeks, I will have a pop-up. It's called the Pink Pop-up. And I'm going to use the products that I have and, if need be, make some more products so I can sell those at the pop-up. I'm thinking about getting more business cards, but I have to find the ones I already have and go from there. The first thing I did was I actually have a job, so my trade is a pharmacy tech, so I have CEs to do, so I completed all my CEs. Well, not all of them, but I'm completing them all within a year. So I did like 4 hours of that so I can have time to do this video. And my first goal is to clean my room. So I went to Five Below and got this tripod. So I'm gonna clean my room to, declutter the space and, get myself together. And I also got me a journal so I can write down my plans on how I'm going to work my business out. So this has nothing to do with like my video. So I decided the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna declutter my bathroom. And from my bathroom, I'm going to straighten up my room, and then I'm gonna tackle the big debacle, my closet. So under all those clothes, those are where my products are. So they're been hibernating for a while in that little corner right there. So my goal is to straighten this up, make it look like something, and then survey what all I have and then go from there. I think I can do it today since, I'm off, but this is my... What I should have done first was to change out of my church clothes before I started cleaning up. So I decided to do that mid cleaning the bathroom. So as of right now, this is how my bathroom is looking. I have to sweep the floor, finish with that, and yeah. So my next step is to, clean my room, get my space decluttered, and yeah. So I feel like the most biggest space I need to straighten up is my desk. And then I just gotta make on my bed, sweep the floor, and keep her out of my way. It's not that bad. And the closet. I'm gonna have to put everything that, like, that's why I made a bed. So I put everything on the closet, figure out what I want, figure out what I don't want. And then I go from there. Then I can get to my products. Can't see that once I move the box of clothes that are sitting there, I do have space. So I'm gonna rearrange this in the best way I can. Whew. This is hyaluronic oil. And we're still beefed out with Ulta Beauty. This is so cute. I need to do like a video about this. This is really maybe I should put it in the section of where it needs to be instead of it just being right there. had to move the desk, well, not the desk, the dresser this way. I have my stuff, so it's easy for me to access. And I put all the clothes on this side of the closet. So I should straighten up all my shoes. And Duchess is trying to help. And I don't need no help. I don't need no help. Thank you, I love you too. So my next goal is to figure out all of what I want. It shouldn't take me that long because most of this stuff is already folded up. It may not look like it, but I kind of threw some in a rush to try to see what it's looking like and where I can go from there. So my last thing is to go into that pink bucket and find out what's all in there. I know it's winter months, but we're in Florida, so it's really like winter's not winter like talking about. It's like Louisiana. It gets hot, then it get cold, then it get hot, and then it get hotter. then it get cold. And I feel like I just wasted my time just cleaning off my desk. But it needs to get cleaned off because I'm gonna use it tomorrow. And my desk is like a daily thing that I clean off, so it'll be junky this next 5 minutes. What is in your mouth? I don't think this is gonna take me that long because I can like throw on, put everything where it needs to be. But I'm trying to do this before 6 o'clock because I have a meeting for Toastmasters. Whew. And I knew this was gonna be my meat and potatoes, and I haven't done this, and I knew I needed to do it, and I just kept pushing it off and pushing it off. And now I'm here because I can't continue to live like this. else I can put in the pink basket that's not winter, and then that's in my drawers, and then I'll go from there. But I don't want to take too much winter stuff out because, like I said, we live in Florida and it don't get that cold out here, but it does. I'm just need it. I don't want to have to hunt for it. I feel like the more and more I try to declutter, more and more it seems like it's getting bigger. So my next option is I'm gonna just put everything that I fold up that I know I want in the raw drawers that I have, and then put stuff that I know that I might wear in the closet, and I should be done. What time is it? It's 4:44. I want to try to get this done by maybe 5:10. Hopefully. I strongly doubt it's gonna happen though. be done by 5:10, and currently I'm done at 5:10. Now granted, I have to re-clean up my room. So I'll show you what I finished. So this is the closet. Don't ask me why there's a toaster in the oven. I'm a toaster in the closet. I need to move it, put it somewhere else. This is where all my clothes are. And the ultimate. Okay, so this is my room currently. And granted, I kind of straightened up my room, but I haven't did a real deep dive. But my goal was to manage the closet. So my goal was to get all the clothes together and put everything where I can at least access it. So I moved the dresser. The dresser's been moved, and so my goal was to, clean the closet, so, or at least have access to what I needed. So my clothes are they're where I needed to be, and my ultimate goal was, like I stated, get access to my products. So now that I have access to my products, now I can assess what I have and what I need to do as for the 7th of February. So yeah, I'm glad I was able to do that. I'm gonna sweep up and reassess my bed and my room. Duchess, you've been trying me all day. I love you. I need to clean up. I know. I took you out. So, oh yeah, I do sell diploma covers for graduates with their doctorate in healthcare administration. This is how it looks. The size is a 12 by 13. If you're interested in purchasing a diploma cover, I will have the document that you can fill out in the description of this video, and also I will have the link of the PayPal account. Whew. I need a break. So I finished with the whole debacle of cleaning the room. I didn't really have to make it to bed because I made it up earlier, where I kind of just put it together, and I got everything off the floor, and this is how it's looking. So I just took a shower, but the bathroom, it smells like Gain in here, and I love the way Gain smells. The closet. Now we're gonna have a, moment for the closet. Yes, we will. Like, I'm gonna fix all that eventually. I'm not just gonna let it just procrastinate off of it. That's my dirty clothes. My desk. And I'll clean up Duchess's crate, I guess, tomorrow. It is probably 12 o'clock, or close to 12 o'clock now. So, yeah. I will eventually edit this video and go to bed. Yeah, have a good night. So today's the next day, and here is most of, like, my products. It's like a storage unit that's in my balcony, so I just leave everything in here unless I'm going to use it. And I don't want to make some oils, so all of my oils and whatnot are placed here. So this is the next day after me cleaning up the closet. So I haven't surveyed everything that's in the closet. Well, all of the merchandise that's in the closet, but I know I probably don't have any Yanni oil. Not Yanni oil, body oil. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make body oil. Then from body oil, I'll go from there. products. And from there, I'm gonna use my turmeric mask to lay down and rest. All right, so last night, I forgot to post or show the product of me making the turmeric mask for your face, and this is for your entire body, but it is right here. So I printed out my own labels, and last night I used it. I don't know if you, well, my skin feels really soft. So my skin feels soft, and it's like I feel like the facial hair right here has gotten a little bit softer, but I've been working on that with my oil also. If you're interested in purchasing any of my products, please go on to my Google Doc that's linked in the description of this video, and also the link to my PayPal account with this product, featuring this product and my diploma covers. Lastly, thank you, and please like and follow and subscribe to me and my channel, and have a great day.